Balram was appeared as Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So those are the two brothers appearing on the altar. So this is the introduction of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is God himself. He is Krishna himself. And and we briefly touched upon why he came. He came as a Yuga Avatar, as one of the functions. So now, what did Lord do? After he came, what did Lord do? So there is a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam that says, Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangasa Parshadam Yagya Sankirtana Prayer Yantihi Sumedasa. That Krishna Varnam. So when he appeared, he is speaking about Krishna. Varna means to speak. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always speaking about Krishna. His whole life is about teaching us about Krishna. So he's Krishna Varnam. Although he is Krishna himself, his bodily complexion is a Krishnam, not blackish like Krishna. So you see Radha Kalachandji is blackish, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is golden. So that's the difference. He is Krishna from inside, but externally his color is golden. And there's a secret behind why that is that. And then he appeared along with his associates, Sangha Upanga Astra Parshadam, his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So who are the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along with whom he appeared? So let's get to know about those. So first, and the innermost confidential associates are his Panchatattvas. So Panchatattvas, you will see the photo below Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, the deity. There's a picture there. There's 5 personalities in that picture. They are called Panchatattvas. The five close associates. They are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Nityananda Prabhu also, and the Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya is incarnation of Lord Mahavishnu and Lord Sadashiv. And then there is a personality next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is Gadadhar Pandit. He is an incarnation of Srimati Radharani and Srivas Thakur, who is an incarnation of Narad Muni. So these are the 5 close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then he comes, he gives his teachings to his disciples, Shat Goswamis. Those are the pictures on the rightmost, on the bottom. You will see 6 great personality sages. There are 6 Goswamis: Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Jeev Goswami, and Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So these are 6 Goswamis. They are his disciples. So he taught all his instructions to them, and they wrote wonderful books explaining the teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about the science of devotion. And from them, disciplic succession started, which is continuing even till today. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu predicted that in the future, in this age of Kali Yuga, in each and every village and town, his holy names will be chanted. The names of Krishna will be chanted in each and every town. And he said that one of my great devotees, Senapati Bhakta, one of my journal devotee, the great warrior, he will come and he will spread my holy names and spread my messages. And that reference is for Srila Prabhupada. So who established this family of ISKCON, in which we are all taking shelter today. So that's why I said we are here today, because of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he started this movement. He taught his disciples, and they taught their disciples. And like this chain is continuing till today, all the way to Srila Prabhupada and continuing beyond. And Srila Prabhupada created this ISKCON society. It's all mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Srila Prabhupada brings us all together in this family of ISKCON. So we discussed briefly who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So rest of the class will talk about what did he do and what is the special significance for us about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when Lord comes, by one act he fulfills many, many purposes. It's not that he is limited like us. We just do one thing for one purpose. But Lord does one thing and it serves many, many purposes. That's the beauty of his Leela. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came before this avatar, he came as Lord Krishna. So when Lord Krishna came, he gave his message in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Right? At the end of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, Sarv dharman paritijya mam ekam sharanam vraja. That abandon all varieties of religion and just take shelter of me. Just surrender to me. Aham tvam sarv papebhyo mokshayishami masucha. If you do that, I will take full care of you. I will take care of all your sins, do not worry. He gave that full assurance. Just surrender unto me and you will be taken care of. There is no need to worry. That's Lord Krishna giving these instructions. But then he did not teach how we can surrender unto him. That's the last instruction. Now it is up to the individuals how they can surrender up to the Lord, right? So then when Lord Krishna went back, he contemplated that, okay, I have given this lofty instructions for everybody, and it's not easy to surrender. It's not easy unless I go and teach them how they can surrender unto me. They will not know. I need to go and help them. So that is one thought Krishna had after he went back. And then it was also becoming a time for the Kali Yuga to get started, and it was becoming a time for the Yuga avatar for the Kali Yuga to come. And Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga is chanting. So that was also a purpose to be fulfilled. An avatar of the Lord has to come to spread about chanting of the holy names. And then there is a one more very special reason that Lord wanted to come for that reason. And that reason is to speak, to distribute the love of God. So Krishna want to give the chanting, and also he want to give the love of God. He doesn't want to just restrict himself to just giving the chanting of the holy names, but also give something very highest gift, that is the love of God. So that love of God, Krishna thought, has not been given to the people in this world for a very long time, because love of God is the most rare commodity. Everything else is very easy to obtain, but love of God is something he has not given in a very long time. Anarpita chiram chirat karunaya vartirna kalo. That there is a verse that says that may the Supreme Lord, who is known as Son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chambers of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of the molten gold, he has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and radiant mellow of the devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared to give this love of God which no other avatar has given before that. So today we'll discuss why this love of God is the rarest and the highest gift from the Lord, right? Why not other things? But one more thing we'll discuss, that what is the mood in which he's appearing to give us this gift. So generally, when a most valuable thing is being given to somebody, we would expect that one must be very qualified, one must pay a high price, and it's not available for each and every one, right? So this kind of gift is not available for each and every one, and definitely not for the fallen people in this age of Kali Yuga. The age of Kali Yuga, the most degraded age. So how come this highest commodity Lord is coming to distribute in this age, and that is also free, without any qualifications? So the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in which he is giving this love of God is in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. He is telling to Lord Nityananda and to his servant Haridas, Suno suno Nityananda, suno Haridas, Sarvatra Amara Agya Karah Prakash, Prati Ghare Ghare Giya Kare Ei Bhiksha, Bolo Krishna Bhajo Krishna Karo Krishna Siksha. So he is saying to his associates that, my dear Lord Nityananda, my dear Haridas, please go to each and every person, approach each and every person and fall at their feet. Beg them that, my dear sir, you are such a nice gentleman. You are such a nice person. Why don't you chant the names of Lord Krishna? Why don't you accept Krishna as your mother and father? And why don't you worship Lord Krishna? So see, he is giving the highest gift to the people, and then his mood of giving that is by begging. So this is the contrast. This is the greatness of the Lord. So generally, if you are giving diamonds to the people, you will expect them that they should be really qualified, they should make good use of this valuable commodity. But Lord is giving this freely without looking at the qualification of the people. It's available for everyone, and he is begging them that please take this most valuable gift. So this begging, that can be done only when the Lord have genuine love for us. So that proves that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has genuine love for us, and he wants us to really benefit from this gift of his. That is the love of God. So this mood of the Lord is also captured in the writings of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who wrote this wonderful bhajan, Jeev Jago, Gaura Chanda Bole, Kota nidra jao maya pisachi rakhole. So Lord is saying that wake up, O sleeping souls, wake up, O sleeping souls. That how long will you sleep in the lap of which called Maya? He's saying, Bhojivo bolia aise samsara bhitare, bhuliya rohile tumi avidyara bhare. That you have forgotten the way of devotional service and are lost in this world of birth and death. Tumara loite ami hoinu avatar, ami binda bandhu ar ke ache tumar. I have descended just to save you. Other than myself, you have no friend in this world. Enechi Ausadi Maya Nasivaru Lagi Hari Nama Maha Mantra Lao Tumi Magi. I have brought the medicine that will wipe out the disease of illusion from which you are suffering. Take this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and you can benefit from this. So this is the message with which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is approaching us. He is saying that, oh forgetful souls, wake up. How long will you sleep in this lap of Maya? So now, what is this sleep in the lap of Maya representing? So it is representing this great calamity that has fallen upon us in the form of ignorance. You know, that is the sleep of ignorance. And how is this ignorance cheating us? How is Maya cheating us through this ignorance? So this ignorance is keeping us distracted away from Krishna. So this human form of life is given to us to achieve our original eternal form, which is Satchidanand, which is in the spiritual world, which is in the association of God. So we have forgotten all that our real identity and got stuck into this material world, in this material body. We are going in this fairy wheel, 8.4 million species of life, birth after birth, birth and death, birth and death. Sometimes we are human beings, sometimes we are animals, sometimes birds, sometimes plants, trees, insects. So like that, we have taken so many births and we have forgotten all that. And in each and every birth, in each and every bodily form, we have tried to enjoy so many different types of bodies and the senses, so many mentalities, and we are trying to enjoy all kinds of bodies, all kinds of endeavors, right? When the human form is given, human form is different than the animal form. Human form is meant to make a solution for all the suffering that we are undergoing, birth after birth. And there's an analogy given that imagine you are stuck into a fort which has a big walls and you are blind. So now there's a gate in that fort, but you don't know where the gate is. So the only way you have is to go to the wall and keep going side by side until you hit the gate. So once you hit the gate, then you can come out of the cage, right? That fort. So human life is like a gate that now you are going around this 8.4 million species, birth after birth. But when you get the human form of life, you're supposed to escape, because only in the human form of life you have the intelligence to ask questions: why we are suffering, who am I, how I can make a solution. So this intelligence is there, especially in the human form. The dharma is a prerogative only for the human form of life. So now when the gate is approaching, then we have an itch on our hand. So we remove our hand from the wall and then we start itching. And then we keep walking and the gate is crossed. So imagine the misfortune that you skip the gate and now you'll again go through the 8.4 million species of life, come to the gate again. So that is to signify how important and how critical and urgent it is to take full advantage of this human form of life to make solution to this. It should not be utilized in the same animalistic activities, eating, sleeping, mating and defending, that we have been doing in all other animal form of life. So we should make a permanent solution and then escape from this material engagement. So that is how Maya is cheating us. And Kali Yuga is the age of great distraction. You know, there's a verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Prayana alpa yusha sabya kalesmin yuge jana, manda samanda matiyo manda bhagya hi upadrita. That, O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men are always having but short life. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. This is our story in this age at Kali Yuga. That we don't have a long life unlike the previous yugas where people used to live for millions of years, lakhs of years, thousands of years. The age keeps on decreasing as the Kali Yuga is approaching. In this age of Kali Yuga, life is at most 100 years. Now it's even that is going down 80 years. So we don't have a very long life, right? So alpa yusha. So ayu is small, and they are quarrelsome. Um, and then we are lazy. We are misguided. We don't have the right advice. We don't have the right intelligence. We are very unlucky and very disturbed all the time. So this is our situation in this age. So this is creating a lot of distractions. It's not letting us focus on the real goal of our life. So this is our situation. So how is the distraction getting manifested in our lives? All of us are originally Satchidananda. We are Anandamaya Bhyasat. We are always seeking happiness. This is our real nature. Our real nature is very spiritual, and we are always seeking happiness. The only problem is that we are seeking happiness in the wrong place. So because of lack of any better knowledge. So we are seeking happiness in the wrong place. For the common people, they're always struggling with the stress, all kinds of distresses, the greed for the wealth. There's a big misconception that if I accumulate a lot, I will be very happy. You should go and ask the millionaire and billionaire people, are they really happy? They are the most distressed people. Just because they have a lot of wealth, we just hope that if only I got that wealth, I would be really happy. But no, you can just see the examples of the millionaire people. Are they really happy? They are not. In fact, the real happiness comes from the satisfaction, santosh. So having the greed of the wealth, wanting happiness in animalistic activities of eating, sleeping, mating, defending, and trying to find happiness in the worldly positions and the worldly relationships. So in this regard, there's a beautiful realization shared by Pingala in the Srimad Bhagavatam that says, Santam samipe ramadam rati pradam vitta pradam nityam aham vihaya akamadam dukkha bhayadishoka moha pradam tuksham aham bhajegya. She is praying that, oh my Lord, you are Santam Samipe, that you are very nearest to me. So can anybody claim to be the nearer to anybody than the Lord himself? Howsoever close relationship you have, your spouse or even your mother in whose womb you were born, right? So you were the most near. But Lord is in our heart. He is most near to us. There can be nobody nearer to us than our heart, right? So Lord is a Paramatma in our heart. So Lord is a Samtam Samipe. Ramadam, He is very, very dear. He is very, very dear to us, and we are very dear to Him. Rati Pradam, He is the one who gives us the true happiness. So all the happiness that we experience is released by the Lord. Vitta Pradam, all the wealth, opulence is given by the Lord to us. Nityam imam vihaya. And then what do? Such a Lord we just leave aside. We imam vihaya. We just leave aside this Lord, and instead what do? Akamadam dukkha bhayadi shokam. That those people who are not capable of give us any satisfaction, akamadam, they give us no satisfaction of our desire. Kam means desire, akam means lack of desire. Dukkha, they give us the misery. Bhay, they give us the fear. Adhi is a mental stress, mental misery. Moha, illusion. Moha pradam. So the people who are giving us all these kinds of misery, fear, stress, and no fulfillment of our desire, we are running after them. Tuksham, such insignificant people we are running after, trying to satisfy our desire for happiness through them. And I am such an ignorant fool. So this is the realization of Pingala in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and that tells the story of ours, that we are leaving aside the Lord, who is a true giver of happiness, who is a true giver of wealth, who is very dear to us, who is the most near to us. Leaving Him aside, everything comes from Him. We are running after others who are giving us all sorts of opposite things that we want, right? So that's how the Maya is keeping us entrapped into the material world. The intellectuals, on the other hand, they are also entrapped by Maya through other kind of distractions. So philosophers are busy with making all sorts of philosophy, making this intellectual guesswork, mental concoction, that what's the meaning of life. And the scientists are amazed by the mysteries of the universe, how the time and space and the quantum mechanics and all this esoteric subject matter, it's so intoxicating. So once you go into deep into the subject matter and you learn little bit, then you think that you have become God and you have cracked some new understanding and then you become very intoxicated. But if you look at the scientists, they are growing old, they are having white hair, their teeth are falling, they are even getting what is that, paralyzed, so they are suffering all these kinds of miseries, but because they're intoxicated by this small understanding they have unlocked about the mysteries of the universe, and that keeps them entrapped and away from the God. So they are not able to accept the position of God. They are not able to accept that the soul, the living force, is different from the matter. They are not even willing to study that subject matter. They just uh, they just want to get this intoxication and kick through this material intelligence. So that's how they are entrapped. Now, now let's come to the Vedic scriptures. Even in that, Krishna, there are 6 philosophies in our Indian Vedic culture, like Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Mimamsha, and Vedanta. So all of these Vedic philosophies, uh, except for the Vedanta, all other 5s are also not perfect. They also have their limit. Uh, Mimamsa is all focus on the law of karma is supreme, that you do good work, then you will reap the good results. So they are, and then Sankhya is busy with analyzing the universe. There are 25 elements, the soul, the material elements. So they are busy with that. Nyaya is all about logic. So all of these philosophies have their limits. They entraps a person up to in a particular special attraction of that. But only Vedanta one that concludes the real understanding. And but even in Vedanta, there are so many different levels of understanding. There is impersonal understanding, Mayavad understanding, and then there are so many different varieties of Vedanta in the Vaishnava schools also. So so unless we have turned to Krishna in the mood of devotion, we have been trapped by Maya to our level of our kind of distraction that will keep us away from Krishna. So that's a conclusion. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to save us from this Maya, which is keeping us distracted from Krishna, and bestow upon us the eternal life of love of God, of prema. So now somebody may say that, oh, I do not have faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You're just telling me today I have never heard about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how we can accept his teachings, right? So about this, we can follow the examples of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is one of our acharya in the parampara. You will see in the pictures there's a guru lineage of all the gurus. One of them is Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who is like a modern father for the modern Krishna consciousness. So he started this recently, 200 years ago. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when he came across Chaitanya Charitamrita, when he read about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also could not have faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But then in the night before sleeping, he prayed intensely to the Lord, Lord, who are you? Please reveal yourself to me. I want to know about you. I want to understand your teachings. And the next day was a transformation. Then he had complete faith. So there's a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kathanchana smrite yasmin duskaram sukaram bhavet, vismrite viparitam syat Sri Chaitanyam namamitam. That somehow or other, if you are able to think of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then whatever is the difficulty becomes very easy. And but if you forget Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you do not remember Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then whatever is easy becomes very difficult. We become entrapped. So this is the solution. That even if you do not have faith, today after the class when we do the Aarti, pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sincerely that please Lord, reveal your identity to me. Please let me understand your teachings. Let me take advantage of your mercy available. So what will happen if we will take to the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? If we accept mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then what miracle will happen? So once Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, when he was here, he was meeting with some swamis and sadhus, and he was having discussions about God. So he asked them, can anybody of you describe to me who is God? Then Sages said, oh, this yogi said, oh, it's very hard to describe in the words. We cannot express who is God in the words. It's a very high topic. We can't even describe it. Then Prabhupada called a boy, and a small boy, and asked, who is God? The boy said, God is Krishna. And he said, okay, who is Krishna? He said, Krishna is God. So Prabhupada said, see, he knows it, and you don't even know this simple fact, So it goes on to say that when you do not have the devotion, when you don't have the mercy of the Lord, then you're just stuck in the word jugglery, and we don't have the true understanding. There's a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita that says, Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Balopiyad Anugrahat Taren Nana Mata Graha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagarat. That by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even a small baby, even a small child can understand the conclusions of all these Vedic scriptures. Taren Nana Mata Graha. There are so many crocodiles of different kinds of conclusions that will devour you if you do not take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It will devour you, and then you will stuck with some incomplete understanding about God. But when you are taking shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you can swim across this ocean, which is which is filled with this different crocodiles, and then you will be safe from all of them, and you will reach a true understanding and true destination. So that's the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, he taught us the true conclusions of all the scriptures. He gave us the true synthesis of all the understanding of the Vedanta. So Vedanta, there were so many varieties. There is Mayavad aspect by Shankaracharya, and then Madhvacharya, then Ramanujacharya came. He gave Vishishta Advaita. Then Madhvacharya came. He spoke about Dvaita, and then other acharyas came, Nimbarkacharya and Vishnudan Swami. So they gave Dvaita, Dvaita, Bheda, Bhed. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finally came. He synthesized all of this understanding and gave us the philosophy of Achintya Bheda Bhed Tattva. That the true understanding of our eternal identity is that we are simultaneously one and different from the God. So he gave the highest understanding, and he categorized all the scriptures from the lens of Sambandha, Abhidaya and Prayojan. That all the scriptures are nothing but talking about our relationship with the God, and they are talking about how we can practice that relationship, and then what is the ultimate goal of that practice. So that can be simply summarized in the simple words. I heard this from Bhakti Marg Swami Maharaj, that he summarized that Krishna Pati, Krishna Mati, Krishna Rati, Krishna Gati. That this is Sambandha Abhidaya Prayojan. That understand that Krishna is Pati, Krishna is a master, Krishna is our dearmost. That's a Sambandha. That's how we relate to Krishna. And Krishna Mati is our process, that become Krishna conscious, that accept Krishna consciousness, process of chanting, process of worshipping Krishna, process of reading about Krishna. So when you become conscious about Krishna, what will happen? You will develop Krishna Rati. You will develop Krishna Prem. So when you become Krishna conscious, then the love of God will arise in your heart, and then the ultimate destination will be Krishna, Krishna Gati. So this is a summary of the ultimate full understanding of the philosophy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he explained Prema Pumartho Mahan. So before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the understanding is that there are 4 purusharthas: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. That human beings are busy with trying to enjoy kama, then they do some religious activity, dharma, they make money, artha, and ultimately they should aspire for the moksha. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave pancham purushartha, that there is a 5th goal which is higher than all these 4, and that is the prema. Prema Pamartha Mahan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is that love of God is the ultimate goal for everybody. And he spoke 6 verses, 6 Ashtakam, Cheto Darpan, starting with that. And then he gave all his teachings to his disciples, who wrote many, many books. And then all these books is what we have by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. He brought all these books for us to take benefit from. So, but this is still not the highest gift that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought for us. The highest gift he has brought for us is the process of chanting of the holy name, and through which the love of God that will get awakened by his mercy. So the chanting of the holy name is not something new that is available only in this day. It was always available, but this is the only process that can be practiced in this day and age, because we are not very qualified. It is said that Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatir Anitha. In this age of Kali, there is no other process as the chanting of the holy name. You can't achieve perfection through doing elaborate yagyas, as there used to be the process in other ages. Kriteya Dhyayato Vishnum, Tirtayam Yato Makhai, Dwaparam Paricharyayam, Kareta Dhari Kirtanat. That in the previous ages, people used to go for tapasya for many, many long years. People used to do elaborate yagyas, people used to do elaborate deity worship. But in this day and age, we are not qualified to do any of that. We have such a small, short life, On top of that, we are so distracted, lack of time, we're running around, right? Misguided. So the chanting is the simplest and the highest process given to us. Chanting has no rules and regulations, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has explained. It is sure to succumb nam nam kali kalmashanashanam. So that this 16 word 16 word, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So it will destroy the effect of Kali Yuga. This is the medicine Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought, as we heard in that bhajan that we discussed some time ago. That although this is a day and age which is very fallen, which is, we are very unfortunate in one sense to having born in this day and age of Kali Yuga, but Srimad Bhagavatam explains that this misfortune has been turned into a great fortune by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kale dosh nidhe radhan asti ek mahat guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha parambrajet. That even though this age of Kali Yuga is ocean full of faults, dosha nidhe means ocean, so it's a full of faults, this ocean full of faults, there is one great quality, and that great quality is that simply by the chanting of the Hare Krishna, Kirtan of the names of Lord, one can achieve the ultimate perfection. So it has been made so simple, and there has been no rules. The process given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that there is no rules and regulations. It is invested with all the powers of Lord. The name of Lord and the Lord are non-different. If only we have this faith and take to this process, then we will achieve all perfection. And the process given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Keval Ananda Kanda. So it is the total party process, that you just sing. And what happens in a party? People pay to go to this Friday night party in the dark, some room. They are dancing to the loud music, and they are trying to drink and eat and meet other people. But that's so nasty and so painful. And then there are after effects of that with all the drinking. You are suffering in the morning, So, but the party of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so blissful and so sublime. Here you come and meet such kind-hearted people, nice people, nice devotee, and then we discuss about highest philosophy about the Lord. We sing together the beautiful names of Lord, and then we eat wonderful prasadam at the end of that, and then we dance together. So this is a party, right? So what the process Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given is a Kevala Ananda Kanda. So there is no need to stress it out. There is no need to struggle unnecessarily. If only we can accept this, because the highest price we can pay is to surrender our false ego. So those who are yogis, those who cannot surrender to their ego, they have to go through this tough process. Like the analogy is given that the kids of a monkey, they have to hold on to the back of a monkey on their own strength. So when the mother monkey is jumping from one branch to another branch, and the baby monkey can fall. So it is up to the strength of the baby monkey to hold on to the back of the mother monkey and not fall, and ultimately reach safely to the other end. But on the other hand, the kittens of a cat, they don't have to worry, because cat carries the kitten in her mouth. So that's the way we should become. We should become devotees of the Lord and be totally dependent on the Lord, and Lord will take care of us. But we have given the biggest price, because we have surrendered our false ego to the Lord. So it's not easy for some people. So they have to take the tough process. But if it is easy for you, if you're fortunate enough to have faith in Lord and surrender your false ego, then take to this easy process. And this is the highest process. There's no need to struggle. Kevala Ananda Kanda. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's gift is that of love of God. He is praised as Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate, that he is so munificent that he is giving us the love of God. So this love of God is not an ordinary love of God. The love of God is not ordinary by any means, but even in that there are gradations. There's a love of God where you maintain the Aishwarya Bhav for the Lord. You understand that he is God, like the Pandavas love Krishna. They also know he is God, and they also love him, right? But the way the Gopas and Gopis in Vrindavan love Krishna, that is even at a higher level. That's like they don't even know Krishna is God. So that's pure love of God. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming to give us that Vrindavan love of God to us. So where we can have full liberty with the Krishna. We can put our hand on Krishna, we can fight with him, we can wrestle with him, we can defeat him, we can feed him, we can have full freedom with the God. That's a full freedom. So that is the kind of love Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming to give us. So now, why is this love of God the highest? Like if you're given a choice, that what do you want? Do you want friendship with the king, or do you want the things the king can offer you? Right? The person who is less intelligent will look for the things the king can offer you. They will ask, King, can you give me 100 gold coins? Can you give me this village? Can you make my house? Can you fix my house? So you're asking for the things from the kings. But the person who is really intelligent will say that, King, I want to be just your best friend. So when you become the best friend, then a king would want to visit you. So when he will come to visit you, your house, then he will see that, oh, there is no proper pathway to your house. He will ask that, okay, make a proper road, fix the city, make his house good. Doesn't have car. I want my friend to have a car. So when king will hang out with you, then all his servants will make all the arrangements for you, right? So there is no need. So all the side effects, all the side benefit will follow if only we can accept the king as a primary objective. This is what, like the choice the Arjuna made. So when Krishna offered to Duryodhana and Arjuna that, what do you want? On one side, I have me, who is not going to raise my weapon and not going to fight. Other side, I have my Narayani Sena, who is the most powerful army at that time. So then Duryodhana did the material calculation and he wanted the Narayani Sena. And Arjuna said, I don't want anything else but you. If you are on my side, I can struggle on my own. I can try to fight. So that's a choice we should make. And that's a choice Krishna is looking for us to make. That Lord is source of everything. Lord says, Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhav samanvita. That he is source of everything. He is source of all the material opulences, spiritual opulences, all happiness. So why do you think that somebody who will opt for the Lord will lack anything? This is a common sense. It's common intelligence, right? So because of being intoxicated by the material happiness, we are not able to make a choice of the Lord. So Krishna says that yoga shema vahamiham, that if to my devotees I carry what they lack, and I will supply and I'll preserve what they have. So there is no need to worry. So devotees do not have to worry. Their only business is to just engage in the service of the Lord. And this engagement in the service of the Lord is the highest. Why is so highest? So even though Krishna is Atmaram, Krishna is satisfying everybody's desire. Nitya nitya nam chitana chitana nam eko bhavanam vidhati kaman. That there are so many unlimited eternal beings, and everybody's desire is being satisfied by Krishna. Krishna is Atmaram. He doesn't need anything from anybody. Still, he hankers and aspires for one thing, that is a pure love. So pure love is so attractive that even God is attracted by that. So and then he is so munificent, he is so kind, that he is sharing that pure love to all of us. That generally something that is very dear and you want something, you don't want to give that to others. But he is sharing that with all of us. That he is, and pure love of God is so powerful that even the God who is Ishvara Paramakrishna Satyananda Vigraha, that he is the controller of all controllers. Nobody can control him. He gets controlled by somebody who has pure love. So that's the power of pure love. And he is willing to share that to us and be controlled by us. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the greatest of all incarnations. He is the best, and he is sharing the highest to us. And then why is he doing that? There's another secret behind that. We have 5 more minutes. The secret is that we discuss why he came. He came because it was Yoga Dharma. He wanted to teach us how to surrender to him, and he wanted to give love of God to us. The other secret why he wants to come, as I said, there are many reasons why Krishna does anything. So other reason is that when he is amazed that how much happiness his devotees feel, and he becomes jealous that how can they be more happy than me? That when his devotees are serving him, he's wondering that they are so happy. It looks like they are more happy than me, and I want to know what is their happiness. So there are 3 reasons that he wants to understand the glories of devotion, especially devotion of Srimati Radharani, because Srimati Radharani is the highest devotee of Krishna. And then Krishna wanted to taste his own sweetness, because Srimati Radharani is always hankering to taste Krishna's sweetness. All the devotees are always hankering to taste Krishna's madhurya, Krishna's sweetness, right? So, being a lotus, lotus cannot understand what's the sweetness of lotus. So, lotus has to become Brahmar to taste the sweetness. So, similarly, Krishna being God, he cannot understand what is there in bhakti to him. He has to become a devotee to experience that devotion, to experience the taste of that devotion. So Krishna wanted to experience the mood and happiness of Srimati Radharani. So that's why he came. So when he's coming, when he's experiencing that, the mood of Srimati Radharani, he's intoxicated. And when he's intoxicated, he's plundering the storehouse of love of God and freely distributing. And that's why he's not able to figure out who is qualified and who is not qualified. He is not interested in that. He is so happy, he is so intoxicated, he is freely giving it to anybody who is willing to take it. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that this Aushadhi I have brought for you, please ask it from me. Why he is saying that, that you have to ask this medicine from me? Because he is doing so much for us. Something we got to do, right? So that price that we have to pay is that we need to have a greed for this. We need to have a greed for this medicine, for this great wealth. So we have a choice to make, like we have prasadam distribution after this, right? So imagine that there are hungry people and they don't know where they can get free food. So somebody has to tell them, then they have to go there, then they have to figure out the process, stand in the line, they have to bring their tumbler to get the food. None of that is needed. Prasadam is coming to your place, right? And then they are giving you the plate also. You don't have tumbler, don't worry. You don't have to stand in line, they will give it to you. But you have to still take it. At least that much we have to do, right? If you, like we can force a horse near a water, but we can't force the horse to drink the water, right? We can, that's the max we can do. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has done everything for us. He has given us this wonderful process. He's giving us the highest gift, the chanting, and then love of God is the ultimate reward waiting for us. But he cannot force us to take it. We have to accept it. So that's a role we have to play. There are, stories that there is a story of Tukaram. He's a great devotee in Maharashtra many hundreds of years ago. So when he was going back to Godhead, a Viman came, spiritual Viman came to take him. So he was so kind, he said to the Vishnudutas that I don't want to go alone, I want to take everybody. So Vishnudutas says, okay, try, ask everybody if they want to come. So he went and asked everybody, hey, who want to come with me? I'm going back to Godhead. Nobody said, oh, I have my daughter's marriage upcoming, I have this business remaining, I have to do this. Nobody agreed to go with him. Nobody's interested. So then he got so frustrated, he said, okay, I am going, but nobody's coming, then he went back to Godhead. So that's like once, Indra was cursed, he did some offense, and he became a pig. And then he had to pass certain years in the body of a pig. Prabhuji, how long we have? 620 or 650? Okay. So as a pig, so then his time was finished. Then Lord Brahma came to remind him, hey, you are Indra, now your punishment is over, you have to come back to Indraloka. The pig said, oh, what is Indraloka? Do they have this kind of arrangement? Like I have this nice, mud here, and then this, I have my wife, my children. Do they have this kind of enjoyment there? They said they have much better enjoyment this. So we have only experience of this material enjoyments, and then we compare everything with respect to this. So we have no idea of how much enjoyment there is in the spiritual world. That's why we have no desire to go there. So that's one big calamity that we have. So we have to develop, how can we develop this desire? So this desire we can develop only in the association of devotees. So those devotees who have already developed this desire, those who have already become serious about this path, like have you traveled in Mumbai, local trains? Anybody experience that? So yeah, so how do you travel there, right? So when the station is coming, if you position yourself just in the right crowd, you will be forced to go out. If you want to go in the train, just position yourself with the crowd and you will be forced to go in. Similarly, just position yourself in the middle of devotees. Come to Sunday feast every time, join devotees, participate in the kirtan, in the activities of discussing katha. So by doing that, we will get rubbed off with the devotees' mati, their inclination. So then we'll develop this desire. That's the way to develop this desire. And then we can actually follow. So if we have if you want to use little intelligence, then at least make this plan that let me remain in the close touch with the devotees. If nothing else, because we have heard this class, we will forget again after going out. But if you can make this permanent plan that I will keep coming to some devotees, then we will keep making progress towards the right destination. This is the way we can take full advantage of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy available for all of us. There are many things we could speak, but I think I'll give some time for the question and answer. We'll end here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions or comments or corrections, please feel free. He's a senior most devotee asking questions. That's
in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it describes that in the age of Kali, that the leaders of the world will be demoniac. They'll act for the destruction of the world. And we see today that, obviously people running things that aren't beneficial. For instance, we have war and we have plastic and we have so many things that show that. So what came first? Did demoniac come first and create Kali Yuga, like Kali personified, who was met by Maharaj Pariksit, or did Kali Yuga produce the demoniac people?
Okay, Kali Yuga is demoniac people, or demonic people are spreading Kali Yuga? I need to understand the question again.
Yeah, did Kali Yuga get created by demoniac people, or did demoniac people get created by Kali Yuga?
That's a great question. So, if I want to rephrase this, is Kali Yuga because of the existence of these demoniac people, or the demonic people are existing because of the Kali Yuga? Right? Okay. So basically, everybody is free to make their choice. So the people who are demoniac, they have made their choice to be away from God. So now, to facilitate that choice, Krishna creates the circumstance. So the Kali Yuga is a scenario, a situation created by Krishna to fulfill their desire to be away from God. Just like the material world is created for us to practice being away from God. So it's a combination. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that in regard to demigod worship, that if you get little desire to worship a form of demigod, as Prabhuji explained in the last class, then Krishna gives us that shraddha to worship that. So it's a dynamic interplay between our desire and Krishna's facilitation of that. So the demonic people wanted to be demoniac, but then facility is created in the form of the age of Kali Yuga for them to practice that demonic mentality. So this is, both are true. Both are true, and then both are influencing each other, supporting each other. That's how it is. This is my understanding, Prabhuji. Any other question? Okay, so I will repeat. She asked, what is the Adi Leela that I mentioned earlier? So I am referring to a book called Chaitanya Charitamrita, and that book is divided into 3 books. So the 3 books are named Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, and Ant Leela. The initial pastimes, the middle pastimes, and the end last pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is about his life activities.
One more question. Okay, let's give His Grace Nanda Kumar Prabhu a big Haribo. Thank you so much, Nanda Kumar Prabhu, for the wonderful class on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Today is our Adivas, is our pre-festival. We're leading up to Gaur Purnim, which is the new year for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing. Let's give him one more big Haribo. Hari. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for coming. On behalf of our most merciful deities and our founder, Acharya Srila Prabhupada, I would like to welcome you all and thank you for coming and joining us for our Sunday feast. We know that many of you travel from a far distance, and we're grateful that you take the time to come and be here with us on Sundays. We are dedicating our Sunday program and our Gaur Purnima festival tomorrow to two disciples of Srila Prabhupada who passed away this week. First, His Holiness Bhadri Narayan Swami left this world on 26th of February in the sacred land of Sri Vrindavan Dham. He was a long-standing member of ISKCON's governing body commission, which is our highest managerial authority, and served Srila Prabhupada in ISKCON for more than 55 years. And so we owe such a debt of gratitude to His Holiness Bhadri Narayan Maharaj for all of his service. Also, His Grace Ranjit Prabhu left this world on the 25th of February in Alachua. He served tirelessly at the Bhaktivedanta Archives and the BBT. The Bhaktivedanta Archives act as the official permanent repository for the life, works, and teachings of Srila Prabhupada to ensure their long-term survival. And he also served at the BBT, which is the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. And the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust holds the exclusive, irrevocable copyrights for all books, manuscripts, and documents written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, and is the largest publisher of Vaishnava texts in the world. We're also praying for the recovery of Nilesh Prabhu, who's the husband of Nandini Mataji. He was involved in an accident yesterday, and gratefully we can share that he's doing much better today, but we still want to offer prayers to Shri Shri Radha Kalacharji for his continued recovery and for these two wonderful Vaishnavas who passed away. So let's all please close our eyes and chant together loudly the Hare Krishna mantra, praying to Shri Shri Radha Kalacharji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much. So our remaining program for today is at 6:30. We will have Gaur Artik led by His Grace Daru Krishna Prabhu. I'm very grateful to him for being here today. And at 7 o'clock we will have our Sunday feast. At 8 o'clock we'll have our evening darshan. So their lordships will be dressed in their night outfit. So please come back and take advantage of darshan at 8 o'clock. We would like to thank our sponsors and volunteers for making our Sunday Love Feast possible. Today we are grateful to Deshmukh and Arpita for sponsoring the Sunday feast. Let's give them a big Haribo. We're also very grateful to all of the devotees who help to volunteer and manage our Sunday program. So we have our cut up team that's managed by Radha Krishna Prabhu, and many devotees came together to help cut up for the for Gaur Purnima and our Sunday feast today. We're very grateful to them for their service. And then for our serve-out team, led by Mathura Priya Prabhu, Aprameya Krishna Prabhu, Arjun Krishna Prabhu, and Nagarjun Prabhu, we're so grateful to them for their service. We also have our cleanup team, led by Dauji Nitai Prabhu, Abhiram Pran Gaur Prabhu, Tulsi Shran Prabhu, and Virjendra Sutta Prabhu, who I think ran away and are already doing their service. But we're so grateful to these devotees, along with Divyanam and Parmanitai Prabhus and their team, who clean up the area that we honor Prashad. So let's give them all a big Hari Bol. And upcoming, tomorrow we are celebrating, again, the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya, Gaur Purnima, and this is our new year for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So we encourage you all to please come and participate in the festivities throughout the day. We'll start at 4:30 a.m. like we do every day with Mangalartik, and the morning program will continue on. And then throughout the day, we'll have bhajans and kirtans here in the temple room. And in the evening, we'll begin again at 4:45 with the Abhishek. And the program will continue through from that time on. We'll have class, and then we'll take their lordships on a Palakun procession Harinam, and after that we'll have a sumptuous Prashadam feast. So please come together and join us for the Gaur Purnima festival. And then I'm going to turn it over to Sri Chaitanya Prabhu in just a minute to share more about this. But on March 13th through 15th, there will be a spring break student retreat, and Prabhu will share some more information, but you can also find it, a poster on our screen. And then on Saturday, March 14th, we will celebrate the St. Patrick's Day Harinam. This is our largest Harinam of the year. There's more than 100,000 Dallas residents that come out for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And we have a float in that parade, and Jagannath Baladev Subhadra deities that will be coming, and devotees that will be chanting and dancing and passing out prasadam. This is not really a kid-friendly parade, so we just want to give you that warning. But we encourage you, if you can, dress in your most festive, bright green, and come out and help to share the holy name with more than 100,000 Dallas residents. It's really a wonderful opportunity. And Chaitanya Chandraprabhu is leading up this program, so if you would like to be involved in any way to help support it, you can contact him directly. And if you need that information, please come see me. And then on Saturday, April 18th, we're having our Rath Yatra Festival, our Festival of Joy, again at Clyde Warren Park. This is one of our largest festivals of the year. It's a wonderful opportunity. This is the one festival of the year that we bring Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra out to the streets. And so the Lord is very happy and merciful. So it's a wonderful opportunity to share the Lord's mercy with the larger Dallas community. So for more information on how to be involved with that, you can see we have it posted here on the screen. There's QR codes and ways to be involved, volunteering, donating like that. So please do as much as you can to help make this festival a success. So this time I'll ask Sri Chaitanya Prabhu to please come up and share some more about the spring break student retreat.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. This is the third year we'll have a spring break retreat for all college students as well as young professionals. The event will be a weekend, so we'll start here from Dallas around from UT Dallas, UT Arlington, and UT University of North Texas. There are buses that the students can get on, and they'll be taken to Chinmaya Mangalam, which is about an hour from Dallas Temple here. They'll spend a whole weekend immersing themselves in really amazing kirtan workshops, as well as amazing lectures. The theme of this year's retreat is Art of Meditation, Attitude of Gratitude. And His Holiness Rompad Swami Maharaj will be there to talk about it. We also have amazing speakers who will be conducting a workshop around escaping the drama triangle. So out of all what I just said, I want you all to take three things. One, if you are a student or if you know students in colleges around Texas, ask them to register for the event. So you have the flyer on the screen. We'll also put it in the WhatsApp group. So please share it with all the students that you know, because we don't want to miss this opportunity. Two, if you are inspired and able to, please let us know that you can volunteer for this event, because we are expecting about 100 students to be on the farm, and we want to serve them, these young students, but they have the they are coming for this retreat, so we want them to have the best experience. So we have a lot of services. So if you are inspired and able to, please let me know, let Shankarananya Prabhu know, or let Vrajendra Sutta Prabhu know, and we can help connect you with all the services that we have. Volunteers have their own place to stay over there as well. And three, if you are inspired and able to, please donate for the cause. We keep registrations extremely low for students. So if you are able to, please let me know, or let Shankarananya Prabhu or Vrajendra Sutta Prabhu or Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu know, and we are happy to take any donation for this event. That is all. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Also, I believe there will be a holy that will be done at the festival as well. They'll be doing bonfire, kirtan, holy, and delicious prasadam as well. So thank you very much, Prabhu. Okay, at this time I would like to ask, are there any newcomers who are here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, if you could please raise your hand so we can recognize you. Oh, wow, lots of newcomers today. Can I get a volunteer to help pass the mic around? I'm going to... Hare Krishna. What's your name?
My name is Veer.
Veer, welcome. How did you hear about our temple?
Hemant uncle over here.
Hare Krishna. You're connected with a wonderful person. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Welcome to our temple. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
There were some others here at the back that raised their hand. If you could please raise your hand, we'll bring the mic back to you. I think a couple are being shy now. Hare Krishna, what's your
Hare
name?
Krishna. Dipesh.
Wonderful. Welcome. Thank you
Yes.
for coming. How did you hear about our temple?
I came from Atlanta, some real estate conference just for a few days.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I came with my friend Atma.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Everybody has really good friends bringing into the temple. Thank you so much for coming.
Hare.
I saw a few others at the back, I think, that raised their hands earlier. If you could raise your hand so they can bring the mic to you. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. What's your name?
Yeah, from a friend.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, from my friend.
Hare Krishna. Welcome. Thank you for coming. You came with a group? Okay, welcome. Thank you all so much for coming. Welcome. Anybody else that I missed that's here for the first time? Well, to all of our newcomers, I just want to say welcome and thank you very much for coming. We hope you will consider this like your home away from home. If you have any questions and you need help with anything, please let me know. And also, please accept a complimentary gift of the Bhagavad Gita on behalf of our temple. You can collect that at the book table where you'll be honoring Prashad. Thank you so much for coming. So I just want to share one thing before we transition to Kirtan. There's a wonderful verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 17:133. Nama Chintamani Krishnas Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Sudha Nitya Mukto Binatvam Nama Namino. The holy name of Krishna is transcendentally blissful. It bestows all spiritual benedictions, for it is Krishna himself, the reservoir of all pleasure. Krishna's name is complete, and it is the form of all transcendental mellows. It is not a material name under any condition, and it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. Since Krishna's name is not contaminated by the material qualities, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by the laws of material nature. This is because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. So we're just about to start our kirtan, and I would just like to encourage you all, please, Krishna and his name are non-different. So let's all please chant loudly together, participate in the kirtan, and you will notice that you will have a very different experience. So please join us to dance and chant together. Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Radha Kalachandji ki.
Jaya Radha Kalachandji Radha Kalachandji Radhe. Jaya Radha Kalachandji Radha Kalachandji Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Kiva Jaya, Jaya Gaura Chandre, Aroti ke shobha. Kiva Jaya, Jaya Gaura Chandre, Aroti ke shobha. জানবে তত বনে জগ মনালো ভা দাকিনী তাই চাঁদ বম্বে গদধারা অনিকতে আদ্বৈতাশিনী বস চততারা বচে আছে গৌরাচান রানা সিংহাসনে আরতি করে ন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগানে নর হরিয়ারি করি চামারা দুলাইয়া সঞ্জয়া মুকুন্দা বাসু গোষাদি গায়া শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্ট বাজে বাজে করতালা মাধুরা মৃদাঙ্গ বাজে পরম রসালা बाहु कौती चंद्र जी ने बदन उज्ज्वला गाला देशे वाना माला कोरे जलमाला शिव सुकाना राधा प्रेमे गदगाधा भक्ति विनोदा देके गौड़ रसंपदा भक्ति विनोदा देके गौड़ रसंपदा गौरांगेरा रते शोभा जगा जना मन लोभा গৌরাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা জগা জনা মন লোভা শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্ট বাজে বাজে মাধুর 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 বাজে শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্ট বাজে মাধুর 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 বাজে জয় গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই জয় গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই জয় গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই নমঃ ওম বিষ্ণুপদায় কৃষ্ণ প্রেষ্ঠায় ভূতলে শ্রীমতে ভক্তি বেদান্ত স্বামী ইতি নামিনে नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पश्चाच देशतारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पश्चात देशतारिणे प्रचारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा चैतन्य Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Okay, ready? Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jai Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Radhe. Jai Radha Kala Chanji Radha Kala Chanji Shri Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Gauranitai, Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Radha Kalachandji ki, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Shri Gauranitai ki.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astotara Satashi Shrimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sekaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jai. Purushottam Kshetra Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Kalachandji Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Oh, I asked my mom and she said yes. What? Oh, I thought I was supposed to sing. Namaste Narasimhaya. Hiranyakashipu Prakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Para avakalakamalavarnakam abhutashringam dalita hiranyakashipur tanuvringam keshavadurta narahari rupa jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare keshavadurta narahari rupa jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. भक्ति विघ्न विनाशक नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय भक्ति शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय
My sincere gratitude to the Sunday school for the wonderful string of prayers. Thank you, Janavi, and thank you very much to Daru Krishna Prabhu for the wonderful kirtan. Let's give them a big Haribo! And thank you all for being here and participating. The kirtan wouldn't happen without you, so please give yourself a big Haribo! Let's all go honor Prashadam. Haribo!